Hi, everybody. Welcome to our series of videos called Just Ask G. This is a series that we're going to talk about this time around about how do I compete against cash buyers. But before we get into that, I want to introduce you to our beautiful Guinivere Stevenson, or as we all call her, G. She is a Denver realtor, a beautiful, beautiful person. G, how are you? Hi.
I'm good. Thank you so much. I am good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm happy. I'm super happy because I know that this is going to be a great series of videos. So if
Uh,
you talk a little bit more about what we're going to talk about, who we're going to have, and all that detail.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So the cool part about this series is it doesn't just apply to today's market. It's an all the time question. Every time when you're a buyer, you are potentially going to be competing with someone who is offering cash. And when we're in a ultra competitive market that's kind of saturated with cash buyers, understanding and knowing some of the tricks and the trades on how to compete with those is key to your success, key to your ability to winning an offer. So we have John Krause with Cross Country Mortgage. He's got two loan programs. The purpose of both of these loan programs is exactly that, beating the cash offer. So you still have a loan, but you could beat the cash offer. So let's tap John. Tap John in and tell him what we're dealing with, and let him do his thing.
Awesome. Here he is. Hi, John. How are you?
Hey guys, how are you?
Good,
Good.
good. You're looking great, by the way.
Thank
You look
you.
great.
Old shoe shines up nice once in a while.
I bet, I bet. So, John, before we get into the question that we have and everything on it, I want you to introduce yourself to our viewers.
Great, yeah. Hi everybody. Thanks for having me. My name is John Krause. I'm a local lender here in Denver, servicing the entire nation, of course, but with Cross Country Mortgage. I've been in the business for about 5 years now. Originally born and raised in Wisconsin, go Pack Go. But I've been out here in lovely Colorado for 11 years now. So not going anywhere, but yeah, that's a little bit about me.
So, John, I just caught that you said that you service the whole nation. So are you licensed to lend in all 50 states?
Yes. Yep.
Wow, that's amazing.
Awesome. Well, it's good to know because,
Yes.
we always have people here in Colorado that are relocating to other states. So that's a good thing for us to know, because every market right now, or at least in the last couple of months, has been dealing with the same kind of issues that we're dealing with in the Denver area, in that, inventory is a little bit low, competition is high. So this can translate for you, well, especially for you, John, can translate to anybody, anywhere.
Yep. That is correct.
Awesome.
That's great. And also, we do have viewers not only in Colorado, we do have viewers in other states of the United States. So pay attention, guys. This is not only Colorado related. So just get your notepad and get ready. So, G, if you shoot the question.
Yes. All right. So, John, Jose in Littleton reached out to us and he said, how do I compete against other buyers that are cash?
Well, that is a great question, Jose, especially given the current market conditions, not only in Colorado, but nationwide. For those folks in Colorado, we've got a niche product we like to call the sniper loan, because you're sniping out all the other offers, kind of coming in first place. Basically what that is a privately financed hard money loan that we do right in-house. It makes you look like a cash buyer, or your clients look like cash buyers. So for you, Jose, if you had some collateral in the way of you currently own a house and you didn't want to be contingent, or you had at least 10% to put down, then we would be able to offer you the hard money sniper loan, and you would be able to kind of compete with the folks that have deep pockets.
Awesome. And so, John, this loan has kind of two parts to it. So the when we're offering, it's a cash loan, it's a hard money loan. But when we close, it converts to a conventional loan, correct?
Correct. Yeah. So what we do is we're very diligent up front. We want to make sure that we've got the refinance dialed in and approved prior to telling the clients to, go out and use hard money. Of course, the hard money loan is strictly a short-term financing vehicle. We don't ever intend for the client to even make a payment to us. We want to have that refinance teed up so that when their first payment on the hard money is due, that we fund the refinance to pay off that hard money loan, and then they would, like any traditional loan, go and skip another 2 months of payments. So, there's a lot of benefits to this loan, and one way we kind of hedge the cost of the sniper loan is by timing it in such a way that your clients can skip 3 to 4 months of a mortgage payment. Which really helps them pad the bank account again, especially after, they move and buy furniture and all that good stuff.
Cool. And so this works for a seller. So seller refis and then has the hard money loan to purchase the next property. So buys them the time that they need to kind of get through both processes.
Yep.
And if I'm not selling my property and I'm just a buyer and I might be a first timer, but I qualify for a conventional loan product. If I have at least 10% down, this is available to me as well, correct?
That is correct.
Awesome.
Yep.
Is there anything else you want to share about how the program works? Just quickly. I don't know if there's too much more you want to get into, because it is case by case.
Yeah, exactly. Everything's, situational. The two big things that we already touched on, either 10% down or you've got, a home you're currently in, and we can use that as collateral. The other kind of quick piece I'll get into is just, the terms of it. And of course, we can go through that in more detail for the clients that, want to use this type of financing, but it is, again, more expensive than a traditional loan. So I just like to be very transparent about that. But again, we don't even plan on the client making a payment on this loan. But in the event they would have to, say their house didn't sell in the time frame they thought, which I don't think is an issue in today's market, but in the event it didn't, and they had to make a payment, the payment minimum obligation, it's a 12% interest-only payment. And in order to originate the loan, it is 3.5% of the amount of financing needed, not the purchase price. So in the event that you have somebody doing 10% down, it would go off of the loan amount, not the purchase price. But if anybody has questions, reach out, give me a buzz, and we can really walk through it in more detail with regards to costs and all that.
Fantastic. So key points. First and foremost, if you have a property and you are selling it, and or if you are a buyer that has at least 10% to put down and you want to look like cash in order to win an offer, but end up with a 30-year term loan, this is the product that's going to answer that need, correct?
That is correct. And I guess one other thing, especially with what we're seeing in the market today with, properties going over list price, we don't require an appraisal on the hard money loan prior to funding.
Oh, great.
So you can throw out, any appraisal deadlines, which makes their offer look stronger. You can throw out loan termination deadlines, making their loan or their offer look stronger. And the big thing that I've experienced, at least in this year, for the clients I have had use this approach, is that you're really limiting their exposure to any appraisal gap, because when we go and get the refinance process started and we have the appraiser go out there, well, the appraiser is using that purchase price that they just used the hard money for. They're using that as a recent data point. So knock on wood, I haven't had any of my folks who are doing, the refinance portion of it, they haven't come in under the purchase price. They've come in at value or above value, which in this market, to walk into any equity is just a godsend. So
Awesome.
Definitely.
And so what you're describing just in that last little chunk is, so you start as a hard money, right? We get to closing, we refi from the hard money into the long-term loan. That's the refi that you're referring to in this last little chunk.
Yes, that is correct. Yeah, the refinance, and when we have to get the appraisal because you got to go back into a conforming loan, Fannie Freddie. The appraisals that I've gotten back from folks, again, that have used this approach, it's either come in at value or it's come in above
over
where they purchased,
okay.
which is fantastic.
Very cool.
It is fantastic. So, and thank you so much. So just to be clear, this is just Colorado, right? This sniper loan is only in Colorado?
That is correct. Yep.
Okay.
The hard money loan, just because I guess where our little piggy bank is my generous boss man who sits right next to me. He wants to make sure that if he's doing this, he can at least, if we're cross collateralizing using another home as collateral, that we can at least be in state. We're not going to lend out in Virginia or something like that, where God forbid something, happens. We're we got a plane ride to catch to, go and help rectify things.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that. And G, I don't know if you have another question. All right, guys. So if you have more questions and if you want to know more, please just go scroll down in the description. You'll see John's information, John's contact information. So you can reach out to him if you want to know more, if you want to apply, and if you want to be part of this program. So give him a call. Or if you have any other real estate question, remember to just ask G. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you, John. See you in the next video, and see you guys in the next video. So remember to subscribe for more awesome stuff. Ciao.
See you guys.